A rare Spurster sighting. Hello? Yes. Give me 1 second here.
Yo. Is that Ty?
Hey, I need you to search again.
Oh. I'm searching right now.
Okay.
Glad to see the volunteers are getting some respect from the committee. It's about time.
Yeah, I think they were impressed by my 70-point win against LSU.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoffs, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked
Brent, you'll be happy to know I just enjoyed a little bit of birthday cheesecake.
Wow, that thrills me.
It's the
Hopefully you
goodness.
finish it before your next birthday.
Yeah, I'm probably on track. I think I took about 4 pieces home, and I just finished the second today. I just get a hankering for it every once in a while, so I take a piece out of the freezer and snack on it for a couple of days. How was the flight this morning?
It was great. We took off early and landed even earlier. Got a little Comfort Plus.
Bang. I'll be in Delta Comfort tomorrow myself, if not first class.
Inshallah.
Did you buy a flight to Hawaii already?
He leaves it with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Balmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Now improvising.
Yeah, your coverage is good.
Snares it outside. It's up. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Got his man out of the backfield. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well. You just saw in
The
that last play how
Cowboys.
dangerous he is after the catch.
The Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Davis looking to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
74% completion
That's
percentage
just a
for
very
Camario.
easy, comfortable throw
He's taking a
for
big
the
step
quarterback.
this
He knows
year.
he has
Yeah,
this
that's
big
good.
target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
To the air on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown ball. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You playing your game, Chase?
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need
Oh,
you to
we're gonna
make
get blocked?
Oh, they blocked it.
Unbelievable.
That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. So that was a 6-play,
Second kick field goal I've had
drive.
blocked today.
And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard
I played a
touchdown
banger of a
pass.
game earlier.
Kickoff unit
Oh, yeah?
on the field, and
Yeah,
this
I won.
defense
Wolves
really
win.
called on to protect
Red Wolves
this
win
lead.
37-34. I was playing UTEP, but he's also a 4-time
The kickoff
champion,
bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it
formerly
out
at
to the
Wisconsin.
25.
He's like the best player in the league.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh,
The throw to the outside is complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention.
I was gonna say you're gonna fumble.
The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Taylor wants to throw it. Blasted as he
Nice
lets it
throw.
go. Sweet
A little late.
catch along the sideline. Hits it up for the 1st down.
Man, they needed that one, and that took every bit of concentration by the wide receiver there. That was awesome. Big 3rd down. You got to make the catch, but you got to make sure you stay in bounds. And he did a really good job of securing that and keeping the chains moving.
The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Looking to fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wide.
Wow.
He's got him this time.
That's where we got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down.
Yeah, when you get that man man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Come on.
That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker.
Nice. Where at?
Dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive.
Probably where you guys should be
Going
playing.
to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Taylor wants to throw. Complete. That throw and catch gets them down to
I'd love a
the 6,
vlog.
and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's when he catch you, big fella.
He's looking to pass.
Oh, perfect
Grab
grab.
behind the line. It's Wilson. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action. Can't make the grab.
You have to be kidding me.
6 right there.
It's no good, that's for sure.
There were literally 3 open receivers.
He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator Sean Payton used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Final play of the quarter coming. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. It's caught. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a
Ball
machine
control
on
type
3rd
shit for
down.
Mississippi State.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Fourth down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Quick strike.
Score, Brent.
There for the score.
Needed that one.
I think that was about a 16-play drive right there.
That is a critical 4th down near the goal line.
The fullback.
Everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal
17
line.
play, excuse me.
And he tacked on the extra point.
We do what we can.
Unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
The kicker's got a fucking Hauser on him.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the
Eshawn was
15.
bringing those out, and it was, it got ugly.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking left. Makes the grab along
My
the
quarterback
sidelines,
is
and they get
ridiculous.
enough for the first down.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me
And that
Peyton
is on
Manning
a
to
rope.
Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them, playing against them. in college. That was a thing of beauty right there. There's a nice chemistry that this quarterback has with this group of wide receivers, and you see that in the timing of these throws.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You've got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Wow. I feel like you were in that play and then audibled out of it and then audible back to it. But I didn't have enough time.
You know, the runner just
You got to fight fire with fire.
a bit more patience, bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Was I correct?
No, it was 3 different defensive calls.
Davis will throw.
Uh-oh.
Fires left. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Right down the middle. Finds the big tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. 6th play of the drive coming up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Oh.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
He will not make a fair catch.
What were we doing there, boys?
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making
You gotta pick
something out of
that.
nothing.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they
Fortunately
get
for
on
you,
fire,
it was
they
my
just can't
defensive
miss.
end.
And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Using his legs, it's Butler. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love when my run blitz gives up a first down.
Yeah, I mean, your linebacker just took a terrible angle.
He gets north fast.
Davis looking to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one.
I would have actually rage quit if he caught that.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense.
That's pretty sickening for me.
He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here.
See,
a first down run in the red zone.
Come on.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee! Grab the short pass.
Laundry's done.
6 on the board.
It's true.
Hey,
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead.
where is the games next week? Is it at your? Is it at Hank or at your parents?
No, Clausen.
You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
When are you moving in?
Sometime in June.
Are the closets in?
And it'll come out.
No, they don't come in until the 4th.
Attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Taylor wants to throw it. He's got him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he
You have
didn't
true
trail
clock
and
on,
fade
dude.
away. He actually attacked the
Ah,
football.
fuck.
That's a good lesson for
That's
young
what you get.
receivers out there watching.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled.
No wonder you took such a long time on your first drive.
I didn't chew clock on the first drive, just the last one.
To get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
quickly complete. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the run, fires downfield. Smash.
That's actually retarded.
Touchdown Volunteers.
That was pretty sickening. I could not have that happen.
No, you cannot.
But like literally, how do you defend that without using the cornerback?
You gotta use it.
Something you practice all week long.
Playmaker is disgusting.
End of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going.
I was right in this game. That's terrible.
Still are, but yeah, that was tough.
That gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Taylor wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
No fumble.
Ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Vols will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in.
God.
And now he's up to 14. Looking for more room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown ball. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out.
Now you're in trouble.
Week 8 showdown. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Taylor wants to throw it. Looking for his man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen.
Oh, what the hell?
Hits him inside the 20, still going. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point splits the air runs. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to South Alabama. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's locked. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Like, I feel like when I run play action like that, I just get sacked.
I mean, I get sacked sometimes, but I get you.
Badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
There he goes.
Quintanario.
Touchdown, Tennessee. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway.
And also, to be fair, you were using the DN there.
I bet he can't lead the
took
band,
him,
Reese. I bet he's not allowed to
took
do
him
that.
right to the
He's
running
having
back.
himself a day, but he's not
That's true.
But man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
I think the play action in this game is ridiculous. Like, when I'm on defense and my opponent runs play action, it's like, unless my DN like users like himself and goes for the quarterback, I'm biting so hard with the linebacker, it's ridiculous.
There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point depth. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined and made a good play on the football.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it.
That's terrible call by me.
He is so slow. Jesus Christ.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense
Oh, come on.
These run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying clean to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They bring him down,
Like,
but not before he's able
wow.
to pick up the first down.
I mean, I had 6 guys blocking there.
It's just the fact he fell 2 yards forward.
Well, he's 260 pounds. He's a big guy. But yeah, the game does that shit.
Them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Davis will throw. He's going to fire
Uh-oh.
deep.
Oh, pick that.
That one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that? It'll be
God, we need to be getting those
Big
picks.
surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the
I
game,
used it,
so
I
take
timed
another
it.
shot every time he has
I'm not
looked
very
his
good at that
way.
either.
Good
I just
things
drop
have
them all the
happened,
time.
and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
Gotta get that ball over the top.
Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way.
It's going to be a
there.
tough film tape
Nice
for
job.
whoever was on him and man.
Understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that.
That
first
one's
down.
gonna be
Don't
worse.
dilly-dally, don't try to make a home run play.
Got enough space. Touchdown Volunteers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
What's crazy is I doubled him on that play, too.
They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Taylor wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Parker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Nice play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that
Nice
last
play.
pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. He gets nothing.
Need him to hold that block longer.
With this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Bulldogs come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get
Unbelievable, he just falls forward for 2 yards.
I know. That never happens.
Obviously, great job picking up the 1st down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Taylor wants to throw it. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh. And it's no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points.
You playing in the house?
We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win.
Going downfield for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown ball. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
We're going to work on our fucking field goal kicking.
How about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this
Hilarious
ball game. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Arm punt.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do.
I got to figure out how to be able to run better against users.
Quick completion on the out route. Shoved out of bounds.
Yeah.
Down at the 15-yard line, and this offense
It's hard. I mean, it's kind of hard.
I just can't practice against the CPU because the linebacker isn't all over my shit.
Zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
Looking for a crease. It's Butler. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over.
And, of course, defense. I would like to not allow 48 points.
Big running back. He's physical.
Whoa, get back.
Get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
grab near the sticks. It's
Nathan Luck. Going
touchdown,
crazy.
Tennessee. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, we
Lead a
took
little more
an extra
comfortable
point.
now as they close in on extending
I mean,
this
to be
winning
fair
streak.
though,
And it
14
hasn't
of
mattered what
these
they've called
are
guys
from
offensively all game long or who's been on the
very
field, what
unfortunate
personnel groupings there have been.
turnovers.
They're simply
Yes.
executing
So,
at a higher level.
But I'm also
than
like,
this defense,
turnovers
and
are going to
they're keeping
happen.
their
Like,
foot on the
I mean, I get that
pedal.
it's good to cut them down, but I don't want to feel like I can't win if I turn the ball over once.
I feel you, but I would try to.
I mean, that's why I try and play such, conservative football with my 17 play drives.
Yeah, I get what you're saying,
Back
but
onto the
like,
field. There's a lot of pressure when you
Like, if I could run the ball really well, there would be a lot fewer turnovers.
yes, your lack of run game is destroying you today.
is coming to an end. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Taylor wants to throw. Going for it all. Brings it down on the right side. Off to the races. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking to the future.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this
Oh,
play
I
calling
told him
team,
to
right?
get
It's
down. He
anything
gets fucking
that
destroyed
he's
instead.
calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Turning it on.
Like, that is just something I ain't doing.
I don't
Good
think
to
you-
learn.
I don't think you have that kind of speed at running back, to be fair. You got to learn how to get the quick twitch. Like, when you can cut your guy towards the hole and then get him to accelerate, you can break long runs like that. That's the key.
Defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
I would look up some YouTube videos on like how to get quick cut with running.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it out quickly. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
Pass interference. Thank you.
This guy just can't find his
Thank
own
you.
players.
Oh!
This defense happy with how that last play.
He literally hit my guy with the ball in the air. Wait, why is it... Oh. How do you have the ball?
Three tight ends
'Cause
in
I
the
intercepted
formation
it.
on 1st and 10.
Oh, that is just some bullshit.
Use the play fake now to throw. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not
That was a
stopping
chop block
ourselves.
on your
We're gonna
right tackle.
continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying
Gonna
to
have a lot
score
of complaints
points.
with the
That's
league
the
offices,
aggressive
it
nature of this
seems.
football team.
wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down.
There you go. I thought you were a man.
I was.
Didn't seem like your defenders were playing it like man.
I changed it out right before you snapped the ball.
Got it.
But coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week.
Oh my goodness.
And that is his 5th interception. He comes out and tried for 6.
I whiffed on the sack. You saw that?
And then you picked it anyways.
But you've got to sell the run more. That time it looked like the running back was just
Flea Flicker is hilarious.
Pitching it back to the QB.
I'm not counting this as 5 actual picks because now I'm just throwing it around.
No, I understand.
I'll say it's 3 actual picks. 2 devastating ones.
The one before the half, you just can't have it.
No, because I was very happy to be trailing by 6 or fewer going into halftime, getting the ball.
You had a chance to have the lead.
I did.
You had the ball.
I was intending to.
Rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Ah!
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And that's a good stop for this defense.
Like, we've thrown for a very similar number of yards. You've just thrown 3 more touchdowns.
I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Looking for room. It's Butler. Gets it past the first down.
Oh.
And still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, another thing is like
physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can.
I think you've thrown the
down.
ball
Those 2,
maybe
3, and 4 yard
30
gains in the first and second
or
quarter. They become
10 or
big
15 more
games late.
times
Guys
than
don't
you
wanna
perhaps
tackle
though
him,
as
and you're
well.
I
seeing
have.
that now.
I don't throw many
And the Volunteers
incompletions.
will snap it on 1st and 10. Davis looking to pass. Fires deep for the end zone.
Got so open.
Give him
I got
another
picked.
6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns.
It's like my philosophy of playing you and Ty is you guys are just too good at offense that I just can't not score every time I have the ball.
I mean, I think that's fair. The time of possession is huge. You can't turn the ball over against us. And yes, we are practically unstoppable. Like, you need to get...
Because you're just not going to throw many picks.
Yeah, and you need
if
to
any.
You need to get sacks against us. That's the only way you can stop us.
I mean, yeah, the one drive I stopped you, I got 2 sacks of on the 3 downs.
This offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces.
What a catch. Oh, yeah. Job's not finished.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Get a big play like that last one. You flip the field. You change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. He's not afraid to go deep.
Hell yeah.
Job's not finished. We played till the final whistle in Starkville.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Look who has more passing yards now.
After this, it'll be a wrap. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Here's a heat. He's going for it all.
Go get it, Diego!
And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. They get the W.
All right, I'll see you soon.
All right,
Number
I'll see you
6
soon.
looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for the squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.